I'm here today with Greg Picard. Greg, can you tell everybody where you're from and what you do?
You bet. My name is Greg Picard. I'm from Boise, Idaho, and I do commercial real estate. I'm with NAI Select, and my focus is mostly on industrial and land.
Excellent. Okay. And how long have you been a commercial agent for?
I think it's going on 2.5 years. Since I very first started, I was with KW for about a year, but didn't do any transactions.
Okay.
And then switched over to NAI.
Why did you choose a program like we have here at Dark Horse Commercial?
I chose the program was to basically convert leads and learn how to find leads, really. Kind of have a clear guidance or a system in place of how to go and find leads. It wasn't something that was provided with either the brokers. There was one method about sending out letters to random buildings. And that was about the only lead that and door knocking were the two that we were provided. So the Dark Horse seemed to have a little bit different take on it.
And what is your kind of biggest takeaway in terms of what you learned that was the most helpful for you?
I think it was the biggest one was really just learning that golden hour the 2 hours between 8 and 10.
Sure.
And to really focus on that and use that as a time to dedicate to out looking for new listings.
Okay. And I guess that's like the calm before the storm where people, it's quiet, no one's bothering them, but that's the time that people need to get their work in.
Yeah. And, thinking back on it, I've had people call me at 8 a.m., and I've been in that position where you answer the phone and you can't really get mad at the person for calling you that early because that's business hours. So at first you're like, I can't believe you're calling me this early, but then it shows your day started. So I guess you might as well call me at this time. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And if you were to talk to someone that's on the fence and they're not sure, they might not have the guidance that they need at their office and so forth, like they're on the fence whether or not to join the program, what would your advice be?
With the program, I think you just kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons when it comes down to it. If you don't really have any guidance, I think it's extra valuable to have a system in place. And it's also kind of speeding up the process, really, is you're kind of cutting to the chase. You can sit there and kind of fumble your way through it on your own and eventually learn it. And it'll take you however many years, or you can find a system that's in place that you can adopt. It's going to work. And all you have to do is do it.
Getting them where they're going faster, like we talked about.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And any final thoughts? Anything else that you'd like to add?
Just remember that you're going to make mistakes along the way. And that's how you learn, and you just got to keep stumbling through it. And it's kind of, I don't know if the metaphor is right, but I felt like your first time having sex, like you feel kind of awkward with it and you're clunky and you don't really know. And the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. So I don't know if you can use that, but I've been waiting to say that in class, but I didn't think it was appropriate.
Love it, man. Well, Greg, it's been a pleasure having you with us. Thank you so much for taking the time today, man, and wish you all the best. And thanks again.
You as well. Thanks, man.